at least you came prepared. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you bringing topics for discussion because I think we all have a couple of notes we'd like to cover on this particular.
I haven't heard that since HR.
All right, we ready to go? Mic checked.
Get levels on everybody. Can you hear us all?
No Money Records. Okay, I'm in here.
No money records. I have to ask, like, first off, for anybody who's a fan of the podcast, this is the third appearance of my friend John Smith, aka Black John. So welcome.
Hey, Black John as well. Thank you.
The only Black John I've ever met. Still.
True.
I know, like 15 years later, I thought I would eventually come into a duplicate situation, but there's only been one of you. It's crazy.
You can beat an addiction, but not a friendship.
I know 4 black guys named Red, but I don't know another John.
And one of them I call Blue now. I just throw off the monotony.
But the last time we spoke on the phone where I left things is you was headed into work on Juneteenth when a $20 bill pinned to your shirt to ask the white people for reparations. So how did that go?
100%. Well, it didn't go as well as I thought.
Oh, whites don't like giving up their money, even on.
Yeah, even people like my Jesus. But what scared me was this whole 3/5 rule. I had to look this up. I said, I'm not even a whole person. I can't get the whole thing.
I thought that meant as long as you showed up to 3 out of your 5 shifts, they can't fire you.
I don't know, man.
Because that's sure as shit how you used to.
You just don't know, man.
I've worked with you at 5 different locations. I do.
I show up at work every day with at least $1,000 so I can quit. At this point in my life, I would rather return fruit than be persecuted to do a job. Yeah. I will steal candy corn and return oranges at this point.
I don't know if you remember this, but I'll remember this for the rest of my life. We was working at a club in Clear Lake, whose name I won't mention.
Okay.
And a player addressed you with the N-word, and management didn't handle it, so you was leaving. And I started to leave with you. And I get outside, and he stops me, and he goes, "Look, you too poor to have principles."
That is yes.
It's like, man, we used to struggle that game.
Bro, you used to work 12 hours to make $140 if you was lucky.
And abuse the ownership at the same time. That
was
man,
horrible. It was.
Thankfully, we had a back door to that little bar next door. It's like, look, man.
Too poor to have principles is gonna stay with me for the rest of my life, I think.
It's the truth, man. I hate to see white people struggle. There's no reason. I'm like, man. White is right. Just go back in there.
He's like, go back in there. They ain't call you no N-word.
I was like, shit. I just got my credit over 700. I'm like, look, I can only fight it now.
There you go.
Those are rough times.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of rough times, are you disappointed that a poker room fight finally got on TMZ and you aren't in it?
I was somewhat distraught, but I mean, I've had multiple slappings, some anniversaries, a few teeth missing. But I'm glad it went to the pros. I play like the pros.
I mean, in the poker fight game, you're a pro's pro. You know what I mean? Like, this Adrian Peterson fight got all the splash right now. But, like, everybody knows around the city, when somebody gets knocked out in a poker room, you're the most likely suspect.
I'm trying to tell you. I just put my hands in my pocket.
He's Derek Lewis. He just shows up out of shape, no training.
Balls is hot.
Knocks people out and leaves.
It's hilarious. And I dress for the occasion. I always have a little jail outfit. I have enough money to run.
I've studied enough tape of these. I don't know if you know this about yourself, but every fight of yours always starts with you pulling up your pants briefly first before you go.
That is a Southern thing in general. Like
That's how I know you're about to charge. It's like a little tell like they used to have on Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Like when John pull out his pants, he about to charge you, dog.
Well,
like
last time you kind of distracted me too. You brought me that King's chicken. I was like, why has he got me jacked up on hypertension before a fight?
Nobody wants to go to jail hungry.
That's very true. That's very true. And I didn't even know I could get butter on both sides. So, Ben, thank you for B.O.B.
We got to the place where we knew we was going to be fighting 30 minutes early. We in July. We dressed in layers.
Yeah, we knew we was going to jail.
100%. You don't want to go to jail on an empty stomach and clothing you're going to be cold in because it's a Friday night. We're going to be there all weekend.
Well, that's
Yeah, it was Friday.
This is just for young cats who listen to the podcast. Just know if you're going out drinking or you know something's going to happen, always wear a hoodie. I don't care if it's 100 degrees out. You know, like keep something nearby. Wear high top shoes because you can use those as a pillow. Of course, and then. back to what we were discussing. So this is the first poker fight that got to TMZ, because usually y'all keep those in house pretty well. Like poker rooms feel a lot like brothels because y'all have to have discretion, like especially around the city, because there are a bunch of. I mean,
The era of discretion is over. We call the cops on people now,
Very true.
which is crazy. I never in my life, I used to be terrified to see a cop car driving by. Now it's just like, hey, if somebody gets into a fight in our club, we call the cops.
Well, we also, the discretionary part of it. I mean, we've always protected our professionals, not just athletes.
Facts.
Yeah.
We have physicians. We have
Musicians,
musicians,
actors.
because
people who own used furniture stuff.
That's true.
that are
Judges,
below-
lawyers.
some people who are tough and smart.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
siblings. So
I've dealt cards to a person who has voted against legalizing gambling in Texas.
yeah. And I was just at a place where they just arrested a guy. He's playing poker after he just killed 2 people. I mean,
Yeah.
it happens. It happens, but it's a big liability also on these rooms. I mean, because they have a commercial lease with a place.
Yeah.
So if you kind of think about it, it's like it was almost somewhat irresponsible for something that it was really no life threat. It was, as I say, what they say in Texas, mutual combat. I mean, it looked like they both agreed to it. And actually, they
Multiple
came back
times.
after that. They hung out. They kept playing. It was no big distraught.
They don't even got beef with each other now.
No.
It was settled.
I mean,
That's the
other
crazy
guy has a
thing.
nickname of Baby Joe. I mean,
Here, you can say it. It's been on TMZ. You can say it on here now. You're not breaking anything to our 17 listeners. It'll be fine, dog. This is yelling into the void, brother. It'll be completely fine. Yeah, Baby Joe. Man, props to Baby Joe for sticking that one hook, though. He made a professional NFL player who has fought in celebrity boxing take 2 solid steps back when he got hit. Stuck him square in the chin, repping for H-Town in a fight he's clearly out weight classed in.
oh yeah.
He's fighting like 4 divisions above his weight class against someone who ran a 4.40. Those kind of reflexes.
No.
The attorney general do that to you. I know he has multiple kids, so you get tough. What do you do?
What do you do? What do you?
Well, I do 5 to 10 when you can snitch on a friend. That's like, look, what's the sense of this? If you're gonna pregame, you should pre-shame. You should already be prepared for the worst things that could possibly happen.
Is there a possibility in your family lineage that Muhammad Ali banged a relative somewhere in there? Because you be rhyming shit you say an awful lot, and it's charismatic as fuck,
You
bro.
do know I give a lot of homeless people Sharpies. I'm knee deep in the street,
exactly.
I do know that. I hate that I know that, but I do know that.
Like, if it's a pedophile with a puppy, I'm selling shock collars. I'm out here. I'm knee deep in it. There's just nothing I can do.
I do love their homeless people always do have Sharpies.
They do.
Is that
It's because of him.
is that your charity?
Yes, yes. I forced them to put some black in their hands. Just let them know how bad life can be. It's the way I give back.
Yeah.
Where I give back. So if you work for beer, you work for Almost Queer. That's what you do.
That's it.
Being black is not tough anymore. I'm at this point going to be gay for pay. That's what I'm going with.
I would argue that you make life tougher for other people.
I can believe it.
Would you like to explain to my friend Will your Narcan vending machine?
We talked about this
Yes,
last time.
yes, and I told you if we open the slots when they're convulsing, they could get the quarters in. It should be more of a hole, like old school showbiz pizza for the people who don't know.
Yeah.
If you weren't afraid of that monkey, it was a lot of.
I just
unbearable
needed that
things
on
going
camera because I wanted the camera to see the look in his eyes so everybody know he's serious right now.
1,000% serious. You got to get ahead of the market. You know what I'm saying? People only buy what you need. Let me tell you. People pay for the product and they agree to the price. I'm with it. I am with it. It should be more. And just like my lesbian barber, the step stud I was telling you about.
Well, we did that. That was off camera. So let's before we. All right. So we have Narcan vending machines is one discussion, but let's just talk about Black John's 3 rules of life. The three
Let's
three
cover what you
principles-
came to talk about first before we meander into my bullshit.
Your 3 principles. Yeah, I'm tired. I don't. My shoulders hurt from carrying this podcast. I'm totally kidding. Totally kidding. But yeah, let's. I need
Well,
to listen.
I live by simple creeds. I only do business with people who really want it. So if you're afraid to cheat on your husband or wife, I'm not the guy for you. I only get my hair cut at minimal times by perfectly stud women who have children, who I call step studs, because they pay the most attention to detail, and they also are half the man my mother is. And also, I only have sex with women who kids preferably don't match, because the more the kids don't match, the better the sex is. They always want it. They always want it. So your kids don't have to, correlate to really be a family. Nobody needs to give blood for each other.
I'm gonna ask an ignorant question as someone who doesn't have any kids that I'm aware of. If the pussy was that good, wouldn't they stay after the first child?
No.
No, man. It's like those sour gummy worms and stuff. No, man, you just want to try before you buy. No. And truthfully, I don't even like to cheat with a woman who can see her own vagina. We should both be surprised. Yes. I wanna smoke a cigarette in the rain. No, thank you. If you don't use your hip, use your lip. And gentlemen, y'all pay attention to that. Don't be afraid to munch and punch. Yeah, it's going on.
You can fight in a different weight class than
That's
me.
very true.
You have a stronger base.
That is very true. And I'm not afraid to hit the bottom of someone's feet. Like, I came to win. Man. Like, no bullshit. Like, I had a restraining order filed against me at the Attorney General. I came to win, That's all I'm saying.
Did it say State of Texas versus Black John?
It was pretty close. But no, thank God I don't answer to hey or you. That's the first sign of getting arrested. You hear hey you, put your head down, keep walking, bud. It'll be the worst episode of First 48. Just keep going. But it's life, keeps lifing. What do you do?
So yeah, all right. So since last we spoke, what's happened? What's happened in the world since last we spoke?
Man, President Trump said fuck today on the news.
Man.
And I'm super excited about it.
Who are you telling? I got bolt cutters. I've been raiding for just havoc to break loose. Don't get me wrong. I had to renew my white privilege card. Like, I'm out here. I'm ready for everything that could possibly happen.
If anybody in the FCC has balls, they'll try to find Donald Trump for saying fuck during daytime television on network TV. It would be hilarious.
It'd be hilarious if they
Somebody asked Donald Trump for a 10K check so he says fuck. Watch him write 10 and just start dropping chains of
Who
them.
you telling? You have to.
You have to.
You have to. You have to.
Remember what happened when they fined Randy Moss in the NFL? He paid that bitch in cash and said, when you rich, you don't write checks.
Who you telling? And I haven't been a thousandaire that long, but I know it feels good. Like,
Dude, being a thousandaire.
oh,
Well,
man.
I mean, yeah, dude, because I think
Well, since last we all spoke, all of us are doing better. I think that's a good point. Ben paid off his bed. Didn't miss one payment.
I don't owe for that mattress anymore. I own a piece of furniture, dog.
we should call you Tempur-Pedic Tim.
Yeah.
That is
I know.
amazing.
It only took me till I was 40 to own one piece of furniture.
But Ben, I'm not trying to be funny. You are that type of guy. Even when you had a drug problem, you never missed a payment. Like, you're a good guy. It should happen to you. You deserve it. Yeah. And you're like 6 foot ugly. I mean, you have to be comfortable. Like, good Lord. I could imagine the coccyx problems you'd have. You know?
I'm going to miss your feet, dog.
I do not. I'm not. I face my fears head on. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to like having to push you
I'm
around.
just telling you, shit.
You going to put on one of them little Kango hats and a little blanket on the
As long as I
wheelchair?
can only get one finger on my belly button, I'm safe for another summer. Until I get the two fister, that's what I'm going to start worrying about. You know what I'm saying? But what's the worst? Yeah. So I mean, sometimes
got big
diabetes can be a
hands, too.
reward.
Diabetes can be a reward.
And some places you was royalty. They say, oh, this guy smells sweet. How you know that I'm not,
So explain to me, I'm going to circle back to your first principle. Like, just they have to cheat on their wife for you to trust them?
You
Like,
can't trust somebody who doesn't cheat on their
the
significant
devil's
other.
advocate side of that is if the person they laying in bed next to can't trust them, how can you?
Man, because if they're not cheating, they're not what? Trying.
You just everybody got to gamble for you.
This is a Bill Belichick
you're talking
principle.
To a man that, you're talking to a man that my first divorce, I had to claim my wife was missing. You got to go above and beyond. You have to go above and beyond.
She's not missing if you remember where you left her.
Man, you are out your mind. You are out your mind. No, I keep a sundress in the car right now. I don't know if I'm at the cross dress. I'm prepared to go as far as I possibly can. I would trade canned goods for freedom. Like, no, man. You have to be willing. You have to be willing. You've seen me lick straws in public places and put them back in there.
I have.
You know, what's the hell? You've seen me try to pick up women at WNBA games. You know I don't. I'm persistent. I'm persistent.
That's
You
just-
think a woman with large knuckles is going to stop me? No. No. I'm going to politely ask her for a quarter pound of that amazing thing that makes children. That's what I came to do.
You can say pussy on here.
Oh, yes.
You fine.
The
I
only
can
thing
see you dancing
well,
around
I mean,
it.
that's the only thing I can eat and not gain weight. So I didn't want to throw it off for the podcast. You know?
You probably one of the
Yeah.
people writing fan mail to Angel Reese.
Man,
Like,
we-
don't let them talk about you.
Man, I thought Scuba Steve was a diet plan. I didn't know what was going on. Like, fuck that.
It's
Munch
too
and
much.
punch.
It's too much unibrow, dog.
Who you-
At
who
some
you
point,
talking
you got to open your eyes and see what's in front of you.
But you know, do you get the good ones? You catch them like right after a miscarriage, all them vitamins. That's how I got my gums to turn back pink. See, no gingivitis, man. Look at this. Where the camera at? I'm not showing the grill. I'm showing healthy gums. That's for pre-cum. That's what I do.
I think that's
Yeah.
the quote. That's the quote of the episode.
Yeah.
Is just you find a good one right after a miscarriage. All the vitamins.
Come on, man. All them stem cells.
Well,
Who's
like-
not doing that? Who's not
You
doing
want to
that?
get a house right after somebody just moved out. You don't want it to sit stagnant
Man,
for like
who
a
you
couple.
telling? Who you telling?
Recently vacated.
Oh, we.
Exactly.
Oh, man. If it
I
don't-
feel like we need to just start treating abortions like vacations,
That's
bro.
how you should do it.
Like one a year is healthy, but just don't show people the
And
pictures
sometimes-
afterwards.
And sometimes they don't do a complete DNC. So if it don't throb, they didn't do their job.
Oh.
And to let people know, it's something about
it
them little bitty
don't-
middens right at the bottom. You know, you put it at the end where it starts to bend a little bit, and you hear them screaming for help. But you still have a quarter pound of penis left. And you just ram it politely in their mother's slightly used uterus. So, I mean, things work out for the better. That's all I'm saying.
Give it up for
I
Don.
volunteer as tribute.
What they say in Hunger Games? Hey,
Yeah,
boo.
yeah.
You know,
May
I'm
the
never giving.
odds be ever in your
They ain't
favor.
lying.
You're big game hunting.
It's one reason they kicked me out the mosque. I'm not giving up pork and white women. No, thank you, bud. I'd rather be a sleeper cell.
You like a sleeper apnea cell.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You can't be a killer with a CPAP.
You move silently through the hills, except at night from 10 to 6.
Where's Times Square? My map says Beaumont.
Beaumont ain't even on maps, dog. Why would someone put Beaumont on a map? Who would want to go there?
I'm in the wrong fruit. I saw Orange, Texas, and Rose. Did I miss something? Is there a Blueberry, Texas?
Beaumont's just the last safe place to get Whataburger
You're not lying.
before the border.
You ain't lying.
You can stop in Beaumont and you can stop in Louisiana, but you can't stop between Beaumont and Louisiana.
Beaumont's the only place you can get good crackling and meth. You're like,
Yeah.
wow, this is good. This is amazing.
I
Both
stopped
of
in
them
Beaumont
tingle,
on
bro.
Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I came back from doing a show in Lake Charles, and that was I wanted to watch baseball.
You are brave.
Yeah,
You are
I'm not brave. I'm their hero.
Are you kidding?
That is true. That's true. You're above 6 foot.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
just telling
All
you.
my teeth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Messiah like
I'm not
hair.
gonna lie, and you look gluten free. I'm thinking you're the dream. You're the dream. Well, I love it.
Hey, if you just saw a picture of Loden from like the glasses up and they said he was a cult leader in a heartbeat.
I would. And I'm not gonna lie to you. When I describe Will, I describe him as majestic.
Oh, there you go.
I describe John as Don Kincaid.
Yes. Yeah. Will is amazing. He's like white wheat. You know?
But nobody wants to find the baby inside.
You know, it looks regular, but you know it's good for you. That's
No,
Will. That's my guy.
Man,
Mean well. I mean well, and I try hard. That's
You-
all you
you
can.
just- I'm
That's
telling
all you can really ask
You
for.
should, man.
can I ask you something serious, man? I've never asked you before. Not to put too much, like, why did you get out of medicine, man?
Man, why? Oh, man, you know, it ran its course. I really
You
think
tighten up
that-
on the mic a little.
I think it just ran its course. I think we started really enjoying the teaching side of it and the application. You know, I wasn't doing it in a small place. I was a paramedic in the city of Houston. Like, it wears on you. Even this underground poker crap. Every hand is a loser. It's like, what's left for me? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have sex with cute women with low self-esteem, enjoy my time. You know what I'm saying? Just pile it to the sky, blow it to the wind, you know?
That's cool because Ben was also a paramedic. Like both of y'all,
yeah.
both of y'all,
Together.
Together, we
that's
work
how
together.
both of y'all met as paramedics.
Yeah.
Okay,
we
yeah.
knew each other pre-poker, which is rare for me to say in my life anymore.
Yeah, I think, well, because paramedics and teachers right now, they go through a crazy fucking burnout. I mean, how many dead people can you see for $12 an hour?
Well, it's not the dead people. It's the aftermath they leave.
The families around the
families
dead
are right.
people.
Yes. So it's not fixing the problem. Is nothing. It's like, hey, do we use medicine or electricity? That's not the big thing. It's what you leave behind, and that's what carries with you. Like, wow, you know.
It's kind of like if you were like a classic car enthusiast, you love classic cars, right? You see a classic car wrecked on the side of the road, it's not going to break you up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not the part of it. But seeing somebody lose something they love
yes.
and watching that. Because, like, if you're having a bad enough day and you see a dead dude, you're like, lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But watching, like, their son cry, that shit, like,
Yeah,
keeps
but
you up at
I
night.
don't even think we burnt out. I just think we just politely took an exit before we hit a point you don't go back from.
I'm not going to lie. The
Yeah.
back pain was a significant part of it for me.
Well, you
because
also got to carry around an above average penis. I'm pretty sure they all said you're a grown man with a kickstand. What's supposed to happen, man? What's supposed to happen? I mean, good Lord. Who the fuck wants to be a three-fister? Like, that's too much. No, nobody does
not to
that.
sound sexist, but my exit was a combination of tiny partner and fat man who lived on the 4th floor of an apartment the elevator was out of. I looked at the situation and no.
You're lucky. So I'm so unenthused because mine don't get hard. I just fold it in half and put it in like a wallet. At this point, I'm just living my life. You know,
Just one
if it
step at a
unfolds
time.
in there, what do I care about? It's not my body, not my choice.
Are you sad that you don't have a trifold?
Man, who you telling? That would be amazing.
If you could get
I
a
would-
second fold out of it, like we'd call the Guinness people, I think.
That's
at
true.
That point.
But I would somewhat pull a taunt to remove the stretch marks. I don't want them taking pictures of a chocolate tiger. Still a liger? Is that yeah, I'm not doing that. You know,
Looks like a.
Yeah.
I feel like some rubber bands would be more efficient for
Probably
you than what
so.
you're doing.
But I mean, like I said, if it doesn't get hard, get heavy. People are happy. They need their
People
cheapest
are
bill.
happy.
They need their cheapest bill paid. And I'm not afraid to love at least one of somebody's kids. I'm preferably doing the best part I can. You know, everybody's not gonna make it, but me and
Love at
LaDavion, we can have, we have a track record. Yeah,
Love at least one of somebody's kid.
yeah. I mean, come on, man. You know we used to bet at Little League games. Don't act like that with us. We had some bad times.
Everybody think all their kids are magically gonna have the same level of success.
That's
And
how
you're
you-
lucky if you get one good one.
I
My
love.
mom took 3 shots out of it and got one decent one, and it ain't
Come
me.
on. I love finding that one who dad didn't show up. You know he's gonna swing for the fences. He's got something to prove to a ghost. That is hilarious. Hope is nothing but delayed disappointment.
Just one of the, you know the kid's gonna be a good athlete when his dad's at practice throwing beer cans at him to get his attention.
Oh wow!
Like that's gonna be the kid that bats cleanup for you 100% of the
yeah,
time.
that is. No,
Because
no
he spends
BS.
every moment of his day outside practicing. He can't go inside.
Hell no. Those are the winners.
I learned that in middle school. Like when I first started playing football with black kids, I'm like, "How did y'all get so good at this?" They go, "Will, what do you do after practice?" I go, "I go home, maybe play N64." You know, I was like,
That's- it's always
I
the-
stay here.
It's always the guys that got potential.
Yeah.
He's huge, he's strong, and he wants to play jazz flute.
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't get your ass out and help us, I've been 4-string quarterback for 2 years. You did is horrible. Horrible.
And just look at it from the financial aspect of being an athlete. Like when you make it as an athlete, if you make it in the league, you get millions of dollars. But there's expectations like you got to take care of your parents. It's a lot easier to do that if you got one parent.
That is very responsible.
I
That is
remember.
where-
It's
you know,
the most economically viable way
because
to approach a career.
I love
is
when
to
these
come
huge
from a
guys
broken
be
home.
working in like Avis Rent-A-Car because I know they used to be somebody. You know, they got them big ass mitts.
One of the saddest moments of my life. I shouldn't. I will. I worked at a website design company in Tampa, Florida, and one of the programmers below me was an ex-NFL wide receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles making $11 an hour.
Wow. You know how many of my old rap heroes I used to see at the unemployment office? I'd be like, wow. Maybe you should have had a double album. Maybe you should have went a little further.
Like, maybe you should have gone and picked up some of the money after you made it rain.
Exactly.
Like,
Horrible. Horrible.
make them race you for it. That's all I'm saying.
I love it.
can't just leave it on the ground for them to pick up at their leisure. What do they learn from that?
Nothing. But being irresponsible with glitter, that's horrible.
Have you seen that people are throwing glitter on the ICE guys who are all masked up and all the riots and stuff? So people are just
What?
throwing glitter on them. So when they walk around without all the
Bro, if I got shot by a rubber bullet by a sparkling man, that would be the last fucking protest of my life. If that's the video on YouTube, it's just like me taking a rubber bullet from a glittery fucking Texas.
But you know what? That's a hell of a chance to take because people have memories.
That can only happen to you in June. Like,
Because I can remember people in the crowded space. Like we go to those Astros games, and that one guy who's next to me and he don't have to. I know he's looking down. I know who he is. I'll find him.
Yeah.
I'll find him. You know. He'll end up at Whataburger, Chick-fil-A, or Cane's. I'll catch him. I'll catch him.
Yeah, that's Canes.
probably edit out that little minute of the podcast so it doesn't get used in court proceedings later. That was a little ominous.
I will not be editing nothing. You guys
yeah,
are
that
getting
was
cooked.
No, I said that to make him feel better. We're not editing shit. I just wanted him to.
Nah, fuck it. I'm not afraid to run. So where is this
You
blue
look
one?
like you're afraid to run.
So what's the small town Vitter you speak of? I think I can hide there.
I like how I immediately corrected. Just maybe. It's Vider. It's Vider, Texas.
Get it right.
And the real Will finally comes out. He's kept it composed through 3 seasons, but you mispronounced the motherland. And all of a sudden, we get white
It
nationalist
bubbled up in
Will.
them like Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Put some respect on their name.
It's heritage, not hate.
You mean the world northern aggression?
We'll write the show. Vider is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me.
He corrected a black man pronouncing Biden. I love this podcast.
They have really strong tailgates.
That hurt my lungs.
You're like, why is everybody leaving?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Blade. Everybody's leaving the sunset. I'm like, what's going on? There's no day walkers here.
Yeah, exactly.
Daywalkers. Is that what you call white people?
It's the you never know the truth of a man until you find out what he corrects you on. Vider, goddamn Texas.
Hey, you're like, okay.
I hate this, but I feel like that's gonna lead to some bookings for you. I feel like
Yes,
there's
you can find me at the Unite the Right rally in
Hey.
Zilker Park.
Normally, I like to
okay,
choose.
but when Jesse texts you tomorrow and offers you an opening spot,
Normally, I like to choose my racism with Alzheimer's. That way, I can come back the next day and start over.
it's great if you find one of them that thinks the war's still going on.
21 first hates. I'll be back tomorrow.
21 get Jump Street. So like, what are you doing with your time now, brother? Like, you're not working very much. So how are you feeling the days where
Very little. Man, I actually put a little time into myself, just relaxing, enjoying the days, man. You know, it is a short. We're losing more friends every other year. It's just, I take a lot of time to reflect. I eat as much stuff in the store before I leave, so I don't have to pay for it.
the mirror also takes a lot of
Man,
time
who
to
you
reflect
telling?
you.
Like I said, I'm still picking up a few chicks at them AIDS walks. I just pretend to give out water. They stop and talk. Oh, and they put a woman's shelter by my house, so I got a cornucopia of women who are downtrodden. I'm living a dream right now. I mean,
America is a land of
I'm to the point
opportunity.
now. I'm using the condom just once. Like it is great.
Wow, you're using the condom and not reusing the
Well,
condom?
I don't roll it all the way down. I just leave it at the tip, like a beanie. It's like the best of both worlds. I call it warm and wet. I mean, it's my thing.
Yeah.
It's my thing.
I bet that looks jaunty.
It does.
Like a little sailor hat.
Have you seen the helmets?
The helmets that bobsledders wear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that. All right.
Yeah. Ooh.
But, you know, cherry flavored, I assume.
Oh, whatever color, whatever flavor the tears are. I don't stop it. I don't stop the pain. Again, you made poor life choices, not me. I still have stock in Texas Instrument. I stick to a proven product. I haven't seen a TI-86 in I don't know how many years, but I'm definitely getting a dividend.
They pivoted to missiles. They're like, oh, these smartphones.
Shit, man, superconductor chips, man. I'm in this thing. Hell yeah.
It's crazy that we're just casually at war now. Like, I got to turn on the news when we finish to find out if we're still at war with Iran or not.
But when
like,
have we not? When have we not? I mean, just a few months ago, they was going to pull away from the currency. I mean, like, it's kind of
I
a
don't
shell
even
game.
know
It's
if
like,
we're still in Afghanistan. I don't pay
Hey,
attention. Once I got undraftable age, it's kind of
the
somebody else's
only
problem.
thing people care about is not a war on American soil. Other than that, it's just a process. Wars make money.
Yeah, like if
You-
Iran bombs like a Chick-fil-A, shit's going to be on.
If you did that, you know how great they would sell. We're gonna start modeling life. I want to say my kids don't join the military, they got to join Chick-fil-A. How else can they learn to coexist in this crazy place?
That is if you're going to get an honor system from somewhere, like Chick-fil-A's got to
Come
be
on.
at least
I
as
learned
good
my
as the Army.
morality from the Chick-fil-A.
Like, you think they put them people through like a Chick-fil-A boot camp where you got to learn like 6 months of not saying fuck you to
I
customers?
don't think they learn it. I think they just
Where
gravitate
they learn to
towards
fight
it.
though? They learn to fight Waffle House, though, right?
So I mean, if we're talking, if I'm making college football comparisons to, I would say Chick-fil-A is the Alabama of fast food, right? Like they have a system. You are plugged into
I
that.
really thought you were going to drag the Aggies into this, and I'm like,
No,
Will.
no.
Pivot, Will.
Are you an A&M fan?
No.
They're in a cult. All right, so
No,
that's
man.
They have male cheerleaders called yell leaders.
Yeah,
which is
no,
insane.
man. I
Bro, I
took,
went to one of their Yale practices one time, and that's the weirdest group of white people.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of it, they just cut off the stadium lights, and you just make out with whoever's standing next to you. It's it's like they're gonna create new STDs there.
wow.
Like when two inbred people with STDs try to come together to form like a super STD. Like that's exciting work they're doing there between STD research and structurally sound.
That's like that little
bonfires.
mystery packet of seasoning they give you at Popeyes. It tingle a little.
Yeah.
You don't know what it is, but you got to take chances.
Absolutely.
I would.
Man,
I would.
I don't know how Popeyes gets away with still selling their biscuits after all these years.
Man.
Like their biscuits without toppings are a hate
It's marketing.
crime.
It's just like I saw at the airport, they don't even have the small cups. They force you to buy the medium and the large. You don't even have a choice. It comes with a small, you have no small cups. They force you for the upgrade. That's all it is. That's strong.
Strong.
It is.
Just strong arming you into more soda. Just
It's right up there with that guy they forced to still work at the little shoe shine place.
Oh, my God.
Who
shines their shoes?
Who are the
Yeah,
three
that's-
people with shinable shoes?
Oh man.
I've never thought about that. I don't
If
even
I got
own any shoes you could shine.
Here's my impersonation of the guy getting his shoe shined at Hobby. It's actually pronounced Viter.
Yes, what the hell?
If you had to make me pick blind whether or not you've ever had your shoes shined at an airport, I'm 50-50 in my head. I don't know which way to come down on that.
Will has nice boots.
I assume he's got like church shoes.
I shine my own church shoes at home. So I've
We
got
call those missionary loafers.
Missionary with the lights off loafer.
I'm like, where did they find a bike big enough for Will?
it would be considered unholy to God. Yeah, it's kind of like the Mormons with the soaking.
Yes, they call them holy huffies, I believe, or something like that.
I feel like we've all crossed the unholy with God line at some point in the
Oh, yeah.
bedroom. Like you got a chick that
100%.
does yoga. I know there's been at least 3 sins committed.
100%.
And that barely skimmed the commandments.
I tried to join a church with 5% tithes. I was like, if I done unkept a man, what's the worst? I didn't meet that Jesus.
I mean, can churches really come after you if you write them bad checks for tithes?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
So no, there's a bunch of
100%.
churches.
Especially
They're
in
corporate
Mississippi.
entities. Why not?
If you sign it to God,
Wow.
why
That's
are they
true.
trying to cash God's checks?
That's very, when you think about it.
That's fraud. That's on them.
It is
I wrote
fraud.
to God.
Wow.
He's the one I owe.
Yeah.
And for you kids at home, checks are these paper things that we used to use.
Fuck.
Hey, like, is that Zelle? No. It's
Man, that's
actually,
something that died in my lifetime. It's just
Man.
checks.
that in cursive writing.
I still write in cursive, and people think I'm a serial killer.
I can definitely see that.
So yeah,
I can
I don't
definitely
think it's
see
the
that.
cursive that gives off the serial killer vibes.
Do you hold the pen with your whole hand?
No.
Like the guy from The Hills Have Eyes? I'm like,
And then then I mumble weird Bible verses when I'm signing things, just like, "Blessed be is the shepherd."
that's how you get the nickname Skeeter. Shit like that. You're like,
I looked around for a long time to try to find him one of those old school like eagle quill pens like they had in the 1770s.
oh, that would be,
Set it
again,
up next to like Stephen King's typewriter. It feels like his whole.
it may concern. It's pronounced Vider, Texas. All right, we're beating that dead horse. All right.
man.
That's you know that really patriotic eagle from the Muppets Tonight Show. You pop up like every time he says fighter.
No.
How Carla and the kids doing, man?
Man, slow.
They weren't ever gonna get faster, bro.
Slow. Hey, he talk about the quill pen. I'm like, is that what happened to the Renaissance Festival? I mean, are they gonna make that place a drive-through?
The Renaissance Festival.
The guy died.
Yes.
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah, the owner.
Because he was getting sued for
They
being
were
a
making him
cult
sell
leader.
it for like a price he already passed.
You
and then
didn't
there was
know.
a
Let me
mysterious
tell you something.
suicide.
They have the best swinger groups at that festival. That
Oh, I
thing.
know. Oh.
Them RVs are jumping.
They have the worst
Are
smelling
jumping.
swinger groups.
Man, let me tell you, I started taking antibiotics about 3 days before they open up. I know it's going down.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
man.
I was there.
Need a Z pack and a triple X pack.
Man, who you telling? Who you telling?
That is something that makes me happy, is that even no matter what Hollywood tries to do, uggos are still gonna fuck the weirdest. Like that's
Dog.
Well, I mean, some of the best dating advice I've got is meet women at Comic-Con. Like, I mean, you're going to find some above average women who are adventurous and they in a little cosplay. I mean, you don't need protection for that.
Bro, if we went to raves and shit with little plastic baggies of like penicillin and strapped on a couple of like blockers and sold them as triple X packs.
They would get hooked on them. And then they would get suppressed and it'd be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the aftermath of unloading and offloading. That's after our problem. I'm just saying from a marketing perspective. I
Yeah.
feel like in the moment, we can move a lot of units.
Who you telling? I think we could.
This is not the worst business idea we've ever had.
Hey,
mid.
I just want to see
The
both
gold
of
rush,
y'all.
somebody has to sell shovels.
We're not lowering.
Well, you got to work at the mall for a little bit. If you can sell those little buttons that go on Crocs, that's level 1. Then we move you up.
multi-level
Yeah.
marketing.
Then we move you up to double stack Plan Bs.
I'll wear my stripes. I'll wear my stripes.
Ooh.
I ain't stuck in no weird one dick though.
Oh, you could just hold it in your mouth like a pit bull puppy. I mean, sucking is overrated, but to make a new friend,
I'm gonna confess to something horrible on this podcast since you're my best friends and you
Damn.
just said it and reminded me. I'm gonna tell you what my move is. Breakfast in bed, the morning after. Plan B in the orange juice, Plan B in the pancake syrup. That way, if they don't drink the orange juice, you catch them on the back end because nobody ever looks for it in the food.
see, I can't afford the Plan B, but when I saw Rogaine cause miscarriages and I could pretend to grow my hair back,
It's a $56 breakfast, all out. I get the credit for the romantic breakfast in bed gesture, and by the time the stomach cramps start, she has already gone back to her house.
that's very true. That's
Just
very
thinks it's
true.
something she ate the night before.
No reason to meet at the top of the stairs after that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's a more humane way of doing it. That's wild. And I've been treating it like a snake bite. I just suck and spit. So, yeah. That's why I don't mess with women who eat a lot of carbs. They just be too fat. I only eat thin vagina.
What's going to happen when you catch one of them girls with one of them little like metal crosses in there and you suck too hard and it just gets in your trachea?
So just like a water vacuum, you reverse, blow in there really hard, give them gas. Once they tear up, they'll learn not to do that again. Yeah. Yeah. I'm prepared.
Ladies and gentlemen, Black John, everybody.
prepared.
that's
Cause you could tell when they finna do it. When that thing gets to moving both ways, like that little guy's mouth on Predator. I know that vagina is finna do something. So yeah, I fight back. Yeah. I use my last little lung capacity to blow in there hard as I can. Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
There's no place.
Fuck that. I refuse. Yeah, be beat by Predator. No, thank you.
Fucking Sigourney Weaver ass motherfucker.
That's right. Fuck that. Hell yeah. I know it too. I can see it. They trying to lean back. Why you arching? No, you blow. Just
Yeah.
I like
I'm not gonna
Miles
say
Davis. I will, man.
I'm not gonna say his name, but I'm never gonna look at that dude's Predator joke the same way again.
That's perfect.
Yeah. If you only knew. Yeah, you see a vagina moving two ways, something's finna happen. I'm like,
So how's the real estate business treating you?
really good. You know, things get bad, real estate goes up, and poverty it's profit in poverty. Like, it's a lot of people with problems, and I'm capitalizing. Shit, I'm actually buying mobile homes and I'm selling the tires separate. Like, if they don't sell, I put their house on flat.
I can always tell when you have like a lot of really trashy rental units because you grow that little mustache right
Who
there.
you telling? Yeah,
Like-
the Smittler, the half. Yeah, I love it.
He goes full slumlord.
I
Like, it's
love
always
it.
just a little.
I love it. You just don't know, man. I'm never going back.
So you all right? So you do
Landlord, poker.
He has an after hours
Yeah,
club.
illegal after hours.
There you go. Perfect.
they're raiding a bunch of those in Houston right now. Are you worried about that at all?
No, I am not worried about that. Bring it on, bitches.
He's gonna catch me if you
One
can.
of the clubs don't even open till 5 o'clock in the morning. Them guys not at work by then.
That's
Raids happen between 1:30 and 2:30. After that, you're safe.
really
I've been doing it for 20 years. Yeah.
okay.
That's actually, if you look at all the room raids that
No,
that tracks.
Even if I'm
Actually,
man, we used to come to work late on purpose.
yeah, y'all, you're working in essence baker's hours.
Yeah.
yeah. Get up at
But don't get me wrong. Even a poor rat got more than one hole to climb into. It's always layers to protect it. The biggest thing, though, if you don't own your own property, that you're at that bay because they can always go to the landlord.
Yeah.
So I always try to buy my own property. So that way, who they gonna get to roll on me? It's
Yeah.
me. It's mine. You know. And as long as I got Ben
would
here
you
as
like
a
to,
trustee.
would you like to snitch on whoever's in that? Let me check. No, I would not. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a black guy named John. Get out of here. Who's gonna find me? Who's gonna find me? No, man. I'm not afraid to run. But no, real estate is amazing right now. I wish more people would just huckle down. Believe it or not, the majority of my money now is coming from loaning money on real estate. Believe it or not. Yeah, so I'm loaning people money for earnest money and double closes. I'm cleaning up. Yeah, I'm charging 40% interest. Laheim.
back end enforcing on the payments. You
there you
know,
go. There you go. Yeah.
got to break out a lead pipe every now and then. Showing Nancy Kerrigan what's up.
Coming to Vider soon.
When I was doing risk assessment for a company for a while, where I would just go. I would take pictures for the loaners.
Yes.
To explain, to show, and these Yankee Jews owned some slumlords some slums out in Beaumont that were just chocked to the brim with illegal immigrants, and I came in and I started taking pictures of these apartment complexes, and it freaks all the illegals out because they're like, "What the fuck is this big white guy doing here?" Like,
Huge.
Yeah,
you're like the family size.
Yeah.
I don't believe you mean. Those are the ones you're afraid of. You're like,
Yeah.
you know,
and
when you
then-
be like, I shan't be moved. I'm like,
I need to come in and take a look at this apartment. You know, they're like, oh fuck. Yeah.
well, you know, that was a very common thing for a lot of years. It's laws on Texas book because of that. They would sell to those illegals and go back and resell them.
Yeah.
That was kind of messed up.
That is
But also, if you was someplace else, what would happen? Pretty sure I can't go to Israel, buy me a little wigwam or something. They're going to say, you ain't supposed to be over here. You don't exist.
Well, you know, that's. I'm not on Fox right now, so I don't know what. But
It was interesting meeting these Jewish fellas that came down because they were wearing Nike yarmulkes, which I
Right on.
yeah, I was like
Yeah.
religion and commerce
Huh.
coming together.
What if God was one of us?
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, just do it. Just sell these apartments. And they were like, "See, we put on a new tin roof on these apartments."
so it's like there's only one set of stairs for like 80 apartments, and this is like
Well,
yeah, like
okay, so think about the pivot though. So Airbnb is dying out. They have city ordinances you can't do it, but they're doing pad split now. Well, as long as you live in the house, they got 3 and 4 people in one room. What's the difference?
The problem is, like, I couldn't live anywhere with a Jewish landlord.
What?
What happens if the oven goes out and you got to call them and ask them to bring you an oven?
Auschwitz. That's what happens. That's what happens.
I can't do it. I can't make that
I
call,
mean,
dog.
yeah.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Can you come fix the gas in my apartment? It's not.
Yeah.
Can you come take a look at my shower? Get the fuck out of here.
Just like my atheist friend tell me when I pray. So you talk to imaginary people, I'm like, look, I don't care who I call to fix this thing. I close my eyes.
Yeah.
I don't care who does it. It's just like getting a blowjob. I close my eyes. Whatever happens, happens. I'm not gonna worry about the vernaculars. You know, it's
There
like,
we go.
look, this thing here is
Nobody's ever called you picky.
Those pad splits, because
No.
like basically what they're doing is like they're doing the old school '70s shit, right? Is like they're turning it into like duplexes, or is it like weekly boarding rents?
No,
or-
it's regular place, just multiple beds in a room. All this stuff cycles out. Where do you think we got Uber and Lyft from? Gypsy cabs, right? It's the same thing. You see a flag, you fly them down. Hey man, give me $5, take me wherever. Well, times are gonna get worse. Things will become more ingenuitive. What can you do? My kid is selling lemonade with codeine now. I'm like, look, bud, you got to go out there and get it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
There's a lot of vegans who want that lean. I'm like, look, bro.
Lemonade with codeine sounds so good to me.
Yeah.
I'm not healed. That's what I just learned from that.
Really?
Like, damn,
But
I
I'm not
could-
sure if I could say. We tried to put fresh squoze on the sign. I wasn't sure if that was a word. A squoze a word.
Fresh squozing?
What's the, how do you,
it's,
what's the past
fluid
participle?
perfect- yeah,
What's the
past
past participle of squeeze?
Squizozing?
Squoze? Yeah. Squiced? I don't know. I don't know. I don't speak the King's English. I don't know. Where does it go?
I don't speak LeBron James's English either.
Oh man, I got his hairline. I can't take no chances. You can see that dude's imagination.
Speaking of
That's
terrible
sad.
headlines, shout out Kevin Durant heading to Houston. Nightmare for whatever barber ends up coming with him, because that's an impossible task. That's
I read this somewhere. Apparently, like superstar athletes, they fly their barbers around like OnlyFans
Yes.
whores.
Yes,
Like-
that's a very big regimen.
Yeah.
I mean, before you had that man bun, I mean, you can't go to Supercuts, man. You'll get messed up. You gotta go with somebody that's proven.
so. Did James Harden just not have a beard guy?
Yes, it's a fake beard.
Nobody
guy.
was upkeeping that thing.
Yeah. You thought that beard was real?
I think there was real animals living in it.
Yeah, no, man. I go to some places that's drive-in. I can have hair next week. We can record it. It's crazy what they can do with these fake hair pieces and stuff.
Man, if I ever saw you with hair, it would I would just leave.
Please don't start. My daughter told me that the other day. She said, "Daddy, I don't have any memories of you with hair."
I do not.
And I was like, "That's messed up." And
I
then
don't.
she goes, say, "You think you're the best daddy you could be?" I was like, "No. Who gets the job right the first time?" Like, did that make you feel better? That make you feel better?
You were the test run.
Yeah,
What do you
I'm like-
mean? I was learning on the job with you. I
I'm
got
like-
3 kids experience by the time I got
Come
to
on.
that one. Of
That's
course
good.
I did better.
In my house, we play something called Truth Game. Shit.
That kind of self-awareness is super important, and it doesn't come in a lot of white families. They're like, I guess I'm just a terrible mother. It's like,
Yeah,
well,
you got
you know, I was-
gotta face your
you were
fears.
the first. I was the first one. You've never done
Let
this
me tell
before.
you
Yeah.
something. Hitting these 40s, what I do understand is what my mother then was trying to show us. When you're a horrible parent, you get to become a great grandparent.
Yeah.
Because you fuck it up so much when you're young, so when you're old, you can save it.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is that I'm better for the next bus. I told my girl, go out there and be a part-time whore, bring me a grandkid, and you'll see the right thing to do.
Right.
Can't
I
cry over
feel-
spilled milk.
I feel worse about myself because I'm the middle of that generation, because I had wonderful parents and turned out screwed up for no reason. It's all on me.
That is crazy.
Like, I had a good, nice, stable home. I can't even talk shit about, like, oh, you did this to me by your... Nah, dog, it was on me.
But them sisters were like 50-50. You got a crazy and a good one. It's
yeah,
like,
but like my sisters
like
have a
the
huge
Wicked
age
Witch.
gap with me because my parents were done having kids until they accidentally weren't. Like, I shouldn't have 7-year older siblings than me.
Hey,
Like,
that's
we
how it
weren't
is.
even roommates for
Thank
most
God
of
my
my
mom
life.
sleep on her stomach.
Wow.
Oh man. Fuck that.
That's fine.
We're,
Closing
we're
in?
pretty close. You got anything
What?
you want to get out to the people?
Oh.
We're trying to keep them tight at an hour because people's attention spans don't exist.
What? Are you serious? No. That's how we almost lost Fruity Pebbles. Man, you got to give them a chance to believe.
There you go.
You got to give them a chance to believe.
Wait, no, man, talking about stamina.
That's true. That's true. Hold your breath.
It's a
that long.
race, and if you don't win, that's really on you.
I
Compliments to the chef.
don't even
Facts.
know. Sometimes I don't know if I came over spinal fluid. My nose be running. I just like to fuck till my feet stop hurting. I don't know what other people do.
You know you're supposed to breathe during, right?
Why would I do that? Because I gotta talk to somebody. I'm like 1 and 2 and 3 and squeeze and squirt.
There you go.
That's it.
Oh,
They call me the sprinkler.
there you go.
What's the worst?
So, man, I'm going to close this on something that I say every time you do this podcast, and I'm going to say it again. When the fuck are you going to start doing comedy, man? We've
Man.
laughed too hard in this hour over nonsense. I can think of 30 people who have been on this show who are worse than you at something you've never done.
Well, I would like to perform in a place where reclining chairs so I can see people finna get up and rush the stage. Because if you got to do this and sit up, I got a 50-50
You got
shot.
time.
Yeah.
Like-
So I would definitely.
Anti-Will Smith's theaters.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Man, keep that in mind if we ever buy a club to just Will Smith proof the seats. Maybe make customers like just ankle lock themselves.
Yes.
There you go.
You remember how we used to put the little broomstick in the wheelchair so they couldn't roll off? Remember that? That's what you should do. Lock them all in.
You really need to start doing it. You're depriving a lot of people of a lot of joy by not getting on stage.
Yeah, they always say that to you.
And you're missing out on a ton of mid-grade white pussy. I can...
Man, you know what? It is so hard to almost be faithful. Yeah, no, man. It's so hard. I've been almost faithful for
it
so
thinks
long.
It's mid.
Yeah. Oh. I know. The C's don't make it crunch. No, none of them ever say this was average. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I don't give a damn. All I need is flesh and friction. You know, that's all I care about.
There you
At
go.
this point, I'll
And
fuck
one of them's
I,
optional, really.
I'll fuck an elbow. Long as I get traction, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I love it.
And on that indiscriminately sexual note, you got any social media or anything you'd like? You don't want people to find you.
Man, I know.
I realized when I was saying that, I'm like, you do not. I'm
Yeah,
not even
we went through that
You
last
can find
time.
me
I was
at
like,
Black John, the underground after hours.
Catch me at the addresses
landlord.
of my illegal
Yeah, yeah,
business.
Catch me. Yeah.
yeah. Catch me at a nursing home with a hospitute. That's a prostitute on hospice.
There you go.
You're gonna make their last moments uncomfortable. That
Hey, why
defeats the
not?
entire
Why you think they're
point.
called Golden Girls? Let's go.
Calm down, R. Kelly.
And invited everyone you knew.
Wait. We got like 2 minutes left before we get out of here. Can I just like get your opinion? I'll shut up. Talk to me about the whole Diddy situation.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Whenever somebody's in trial in court and they never talk about the crime, you gotta love it. They haven't brought up one crime yet, just perversion. Who isn't that? Shit, I play strip Uno. Draw 2, draw 4, draws hit the floor, reverse, we know what that means. Everybody got a little freak in them. I'm just hyper affectionate, as what my doctor says.
There's freak, and then there's rubbing another man's jizz on your nipples.
Bro, I mean, a party is a party till I come through it. Everybody knows that. We learned that in the 90s. What do you do?
Bro.
I'm hey, if you come to the party, you high five, dingle dangle, whatever hits you, hits you. That's what happens. That's what happens. Like, welcome to the motherfucking Catalina wine mixer. That's what goes on.
I'm almost positive you have stock in baby oil at the time of this
Who does
conversation.
not? Who does not?
He jumped
Shit.
on that Johnson & Johnson stock
Man,
with a quickness.
With a quickness. I only invest in things I use.
How do you have stock in white women?
Oh my God. Shit. I go to
It's
Lululemon.
called.
Look, I go to Lululemon. Shit. I'm not Asian. I can say it. Lululemon. You catch me at Whole Foods, I'm with it. I'm like, hey, Whole Foods. Hell yeah. Any place you got to pay for your own bag, it makes them sad. I know. I'm like, hey, boo. Hey, boo.
All right, man.
And you know, cute white women always got like new titties with old nipples. I like it. What am I doing? I'm just saying. It's recycling. Why did they get breast jobs and don't get new nipples?
Nipples.
Yeah, they have new breasts with old nipples. They just like recycle the little rubber pieces.
They ain't made like artificial nipples to put on yet.
If they want to be stuck with acromastitis, totally on them. I'm just saying, it's just not the most technical use of shit which we had going on. Right. New titty, new nipple.
I once heard him say he would fuck a bitch till she got diverticulitis.
Very true. Very true. A deep vein thrombosis, I'm with it. Something about seeing them collapse make them come harder. I don't know what it is. I do it. It is. It's something about them. When they lay flat, you see shit going, it's like, yeah. And then I take the last Gatorade and pour it out. Yeah, you're going to dehydrate on my watch. If you want Pedialyte and penis, I'm your guy. Little P&P.
Go.
Thanks for coming to do this, man.
Take it easy, big dog.
Good night, everyone.